We're recording live in class again. Ladies taking the controls today. So first things first, we're going to go into edit mode. So we have a cube here, and just pick object mode, choose edit mode, or if you like shortcuts, you can just hit tab. So the first things first, we need to scale it in for instance, the z-axis. Not the z-axis, sorry. We need to scale it in on the y-axis first. So S, then Y, and then just pull it in. Yeah? That's good. Okay, that's good. So you kind of want to get a plank shape. And also you want to scale on the z-axis. S, whatever size it is, that's good. Awesome. So we already have our plank shape. Everybody's okay with this? Remember, try not to go ahead because if you're going ahead and asking questions and we don't reach there yet, then I can't help you because we want to be in the same thing. So the first thing, so we have the plank shape, and that's just a simple little plank. It's just turning a cube into something else. Now if you want to be more realistic, you could probably put in some jagged edges at the top and all those things, but we're not going to focus on that thing. Now the other part is yes, to do some loop cuts. Now the loop cuts add additional cuts inside the geometry here. Right now we only have, as it says, 8 vertices and 12 edges and 6 faces. So we need to just put in some more cuts so we can get the curve whenever we're ready for it. So there's a part over here on the left side, the 2.7 that says loop cut and slide. The shortcut is Control R. So it's not in 2.6. Huh? What is 2.6? Yeah, it is. Control R. The bar on the left side probably is there. It's there, but it's not like this.
You can slide and then.
You pick it, Manny?
Yes. Yes, here it is.
You sure you pick it?
Sit here.
You see the pink? It's almost some pink stuff coming up now.
Well, this come up.
Bam, like that.
Wait,
Put it closer to
Control
the
R.
Put it closer to the first numpad plus.
Numpad.
Numpad plus. What's plus on the numpad? Plus. Yep, that increases the amount. So we want to put in probably about 3 of them. Everybody put in 3 of them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're in any mode, right?
You just copy
No, you just press it one time and then you can put in 3 cuts.
Oh.
You can do that by even just hitting 3, put in 3 cuts. You can use the scroll mouse wheel as well. Now, just to note, if you increase the amount of cuts, it actually does increase the time it takes to process. You might not be able to see this because it's a really small thing. So you're not going to see so much of a difference. So, depending on what angle you put it at, you can put it either on that axis, or that axis, or even on this axis, though, might be able to see. So, this is where we want to be. So, just press enter then, please, and enter again. Yep. Once you confirm that, we have everybody's this?
Yeah.
No.
Very good.
I'm trying to make sure what's not showing.
So right click functions as a field of
Oh, you must have no, I'm not bad actually.
Ready to continue?
When?
Oh, I Chinese can't. Oh, you're doing it on yours too? What? You can get this. Alright, the next thing we need to do now, guys. Once we have that, we need to create, let's go back into object mode. You can simply, if you're in edit mode already, just hit tab. And you have to be the 3D window again, like this is shortcuts working with the area that you're working with. Now, we need to increase the count of this. So we're using an array. I know we're using programming here, we use arrays and whatever. But don't worry, it's not like any program. So go to the modifiers tab, which is the blue wrench, and choose add modifier. The one we use is the one under the generate category, and it's called array. So hit array, and right there and then you will see it seems to have gotten a little wider, but I assure you it hasn't. What has happened is that it's pretty much increased the count right at the edge where this is. Right? So if you were to change that from 1 to 1 point something or 1 point anything else, it will just create more space in between. And the more you increase the offset, that's how much it's going to. Hmm? So we're going to use 1.0. Oh no, the relative one. The relative one is checked, so we'll just use the relative offset.
Oh, 1 second.
1.05.
What, relative to 1.05?
05, 1.0. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, can you get
No, that's because let's continue. So 1.05, not 1.15. So just simply click on the 1.1 and just type in 1.05. Press enter. So we get something kind of off. Cool. So the next thing we're gonna do now is we can probably increase the count amount. So the count is currently at 2, can increase it, and then we just change it as we go along. So increase the count to whatever figure you want to. 4, 5, or 10, or whatever. And don't worry about it for now, just kind of rotate it. And you notice the origin of this entire curve or this picket fence that we just created a while ago is from the first one. Now the next thing we're going to add with our cursors in the center, and just in case you have moved your cursor.
Pass.
Yeah, alright.
No, man, but like the base it looks small, so it's extra. Last time, look how it's big. It's supposed to be
Just
big.
press tab it. Press tab. It bends. Now press A. Press A again. Now SX.
SX.
Yep. Now pull it in. Yeah, that's it. Pick. See you now. Next, let's continue. Let us add something. Problem again?
The last time we did something wrong. You say, oh, your board break from my board.
Oh, I need to go back into the edit mode and just manage. Let's continue. We're going to add a circle now. So let's choose add, or choose type the word circle. So we hit spacebar and choose circle. We're going to add what options are there? Not add circle. Add nerve circle as well. And Bezier circle. We're going to choose Bezier circle. Right, now the circle is really small. Right? Don't worry about that. That's because we made this little slant thing really big. So, like we were saying, we kind of want this array to just wrap around that circle. In the same way, if we want to create text inside here, we'll get the text to run around in that circle or whatever path we want it to follow. Right? So, you guys remember that multimedia, button on the top, and that chair? Yeah, these are the same concept. With that path and just carry it around.
So instead of using the group function, we just
you could do it manually that way if you want.
So the visual circle move, is it the original change?
Huh?
The circle assumption is the original change? So the original?
Alt G.
modify it to the circle.
If you have created it somewhere, And looks like you press that, it's going to go back to either that position or the same. So, right now the curve, this thing is small. Right? Next thing we want to do is, can I scale up the circle leaf? So press S and we'll just carry it out a bit. So we can have more space. S to scale it up. And click when you're comfortable. Let's change. You just click it.
Really, Lenny? Really?
Press 4. That's good. Yeah, that's times 4. It's a variable size. So the next thing now, we're modifying this still. So we need to click back on this blank array. And you can kind of just, what do you call it, collapse that. So click on that to kind of decide everything else. I'm going to add a modifier. So make sure in the flank we're adding one more modifier. So right now you have array, we're adding the curve. So we're going to choose curve under the deform. What is it? Yeah.
On the get bar, there's a click bar, the plan.
Yeah.
Click it on the plan.
You're in right click. Object mode right now.
Or in the object one.
Object Yapina.
Yeah, make sure you object mode.
And right click on it. Remember, right click.
And be careful, if you add the circle in edit mode, it's going to be added to this plan. So make sure you're in object. If you were on this and you chose edit mode, you're probably going to see more than one circle. But I'm pretty sure you're probably in object mode, so you're okay. Let's continue. So right now it's asking for what object you want to be the curve. So choose the object right here.
Sir, what should I do to get that?
Oh, choose add the curve modifier. That's the blue range.
So we should go to edit mode. And then
No, object mode same. Yeah, add a modifier to it. Right now you have array. We're gonna choose. No. Just select no. All of it gonna be selected naturally because the array modifier is on. Yes, go ahead. Choose a curve under deform. And then under the curve you have one or two options. Object is one of them. So you're gonna choose the object and the Bezier circle appears. Now the reason Bezier circle appears is because we have an object of Bezier circle. And that was the name of it by default.
choose Bezier circle.
So we're okay with that? You okay, Craig? Are we all okay?
Yes,
Where expand the basic circle now? Where expand the basic circle now?
Skip.
Same way in that mode?
Choose it first. So if you scale the curve, it's going to deform the whole. Ready again, peoples?
sir, yes, you add more again.
How do you add more plants to this? You increase the amount, the count in the array.
But also, go back to the array one. Bezier circle.
Must close.
Yes, sir. Man, thing kind of look proper-ish. I just need to small it down now. It still look too tall.
Bezier circle.
Wait there.
Bezier circle.
Alright, this way too tall. Also, I think make the smallest down again. You put it now.
Hold on.
Oh, my small down, dog guy.
This I'm gonna scale down.
Click A.
Ready again now?
No, not yet. Not yet.
This I'm scaling.
Yes.
That means scale.
Everybody has
Where you
scale.
want to scale the board or the
Accidentally.
Scale up. Everybody has scale up.
It does?
This. Before you continue, when you do the size of the blend, still too
Depends.
Alright, what we can do? Look what we can do.
Fine.
You know some shot like
See, last time I did my cup and it gets so big, we can't see nothing.
Don't worry, we're scared, you don't have to do it.
Yeah. Well,
challenging it.
this looks out there.
Look at that screen, yeah.
I'm the draw plus one. You see?
Just put in a circle. Add this here. Next one. Because I know you guys don't want to get it up.
skeleton pan
Yeah,
Z axis and the Z axis.
so it's not they must be either. So we can stay what we do. Everybody wants to. Because it's either, you know, everything. I mean, don't touch the woman.
Only if you applied something. If you applied the modifier, it will become a main object by itself. Then you go to UV unwrap. Alright,
And then you can get access to different.
next one. So let's scale that up. Lenny, I think it's too small.
So, sir,
That's at the top.
Alright, what you
Change the
doing?
angle, let me see. Change the angle.
sir, and this one you can get.
Here's why. If you press this thing. No, press tab, then press this thing. Don't press tab, A, and then this thing. Everything on our dollar. Yes, and then. And then scale it up.
So you're telling me.
Lenny, let's continue.
So let's press it. Come back one, sir.
You know, we're still recording, right?
Sir.
No, I'm just going to the camera. You have to work this out.
You using the visitor circle, right? And I said, this is the origin.
Yeah, it should be.
What the plums is the origin.
So that's why.
No, just add the cone. Let's go back to the
Increase the
modifier.
modifier.
And just click on it.
Increase the area modifier now. Or choose thick curve.
So we circle it.
They should see the thick curve.
So this not
What's
apply.
that? Thick curve, it works?
Not apply it.
Wait, is this on the same one?
Yes. Come do a resize.
Let me see cone. The cone then.
Thick curve, Bezier circle.
What in it?
They will
So they
go
want to do marketing is
But now fit it to the entire.
at curve. Oh. It's the object.
Straight.
I thought it would tell me, man.
Actually,
Power.
Just stick with this one.
A S small something.
Alright, people, let's continue. We have the curve done. Great.
I think so.
Let's go into front view. Press 1 on your numpad. Just to check. Numpad 1.
Oh,
So that's how high it is right now. Well, on this one. Now the one don't do is put in the rings now. Now to put in the ring, since our object is in the center, let's go in top view now. 7 on your numpad. Alright, we're gonna add a what's the word again? A mesh circle. So we can press spacebar or choose add down there bottom and choose circle. Mesh circle. Yeah. Mesh circle. Or just type in the word add circle. After you hit spacebar, add circle. Right? Let's scale out that. Let's go into edit mode first.
Oh, we must
Just
not
type the word add circle.
Okay, add circle.
Circle, just like a normal circle.
Yeah, that's it. The normal circle you want.
Oh, through this mesh. Now we are coming out of the mode now.
So object mode or edit mode.
Just going through
So object mode or edit mode.
edit mode. Go into edit mode first. Supposed to be the object mode. Add. Make sure. So scale out your circle. Just for it enough for it to just go on the same within the same gray area like this. Go down a bit. Like in the center. So click on confirm. No, more in. So overlap the gray area.
there?
Yep, click. Next you're gonna extrude, press enter, don't move your mouse please.
Sir,
Yeah.
you see my circle, my view, my top view of that bird's eye view.
Alright, press 5 on your numpad. Where you want to be in is top orthographic view, guys. So if you're in this view, right, if you're in this view, press 5 on your numpad. Right? Then you get that orthographic view which get rid of all the perspective. Right, that's good?
Yeah.
Extrude out.
Well, I never finished. I did I get it?
Extrude region or just extrude?
Extrude region, yeah. So edit mode.
Extrude region.
Yep. So after you extrude, you're gonna do something like this, carry it out a little bit. And do that.
Huh?
This.
Do
Let me show you. So you have the circle.
yeah.
Please look. You're scaling it out like so. Right? Clicking. So it fits in right there. I'm gonna go into wireframe view so you can see it's right inside that same shape there. Then you're gonna hit E to extrude. You're not gonna move anything. Hit enter. Now scale it. And carry it out. Just enough. But outside. Right? Already did that now?
Sir, extrude.
No.
No, no.
Alkaline, we're going after the first extrude.
That nothing to but not right now.
Which is not the wireframe, something I don't work with that.
Sir,
Yes.
by the time I press extrude region,
Yeah. After you press extrude region, make sure you scale it out so it comes out like this. It's like a top view of that. It looks like that.
That's Control F or wireframe?
Control what?
Control I for wireframe?
No, that's inverse. Press Z for wireframe.
extrude from which angle? Axis.
First escape after press E. Then extruding on the axis. You just extruding and then you escape it. Just like we did the wine glass yesterday. And you just had the rim on the top. And you extrude and you just scale it in afterwards. Same principle.
Oh.
So far, it's so man.
The
Press this
circle
and
that
carry
go
the
within
mouse
the
forward to
box,
carry
the
over
board,
now.
the pan. No, that's
Ready, guys?
alright.
Sir, how
Extrude it.
going
No,
on
you
now
look
again?
so.
Z. Z is to go into wireframe view.
No, you look so.
Huh?
No, you look like that.
I wish man
This
look like that.
No, you look like that.
doesn't look like this.
No.
You don't look like this. Like that.
Nope.
What does yours look like?
What's the one-handed circle around it?
Yeah,
It's
and
one-handed circle.
my one
Scale that up.
I already did.
And nothing happened.
That's the one-handed circle.
That's impossible. Huh?
That's exactly it. No, it's not like that.
That's exactly it.
No, I think the other circle is
So I'm three circle now.
Press one. 5.
yeah.
People, let's
Alright, so
go.
you want me something to do?
So that I'm
Wow, there's something like what is it? Sir, say supposed to do?
Huh?
Say supposed to do?
Yes, that's exactly it. Once the edges are coming outside of the thing, remember we went through this one time already, you know. So
Yes, sir, so we carry up on him.
so select everything, select all points, it's A. And when you have everything selected, you can check if you have everything selected by going to wireframe view, which is Z. You see that? Once you have that, simply extrude on the Z axis and just carry it up a little bit for those rings, like so. Right?
And then,
Yeah.
C.
And you just move it up, move one up. Then you're gonna duplicate it by pressing Shift and D. We're looking. So you duplicate it, Shift D, and then choose Z axis and carry it down on the Z axis.
Hold on.
Select everything, Shift D again,
Extrude on Y.
and press Z.
Then
Press
press
Z, Z.
Select
so yeah, after we select
After you select all, move it up to the top,
which is,
the top part of the barrel.
what I'm moving it up and I keep on.
See there? That.
So how did that go on? Duplicate.
Then you Shift D and then Z to go on. So you're duplicating along the Z axis. And you carry it down until you get something like this. If anything, I put the video up when you guys finish off yours.
Yes.
I have a problem. Let's check this one. What is the shift? Is it up and down?
Yeah.
Shift D, that's to duplicate it.
No, I mean the shift is up and down.
GZ.
GZ.
Or, huh? No, come on.
The other one, carry him.
Him?
Shift D again. Then shift D again.
Yes. Yes. Not seeing the inside of it, just seeing the outside. Very well lit.
Alright, sir. Moderate.
Everybody have this?
Yes,
No,
sir.
not yet.
And let it begin with me. La cucaracha.
Oh, oh yeah.
How long you have to
Making a horse.
Making a horse? Yeah, this is go up with D. D, what is this?
Z. Because it X. X for X. What?
Okay,
G. So hit G. Then hit Z.
shift D.
And the Z axis.
No?
Is that all?
Sir,
So
Yeah,
that's
go.
straight point to the Z axis. Blue line.
Yes. Right.
So both of them.
So press both of them in front. Press the
Shift E. A is to deselect what you should select there on the A is to select
A.
Z axis. Z axis. Yeah. So we'll stop here, guys. See you again.
So let's put on the video, sir.
Huh? Yeah, I posted the video. I already told you guys. I already have one up on it.
Oh, you already have one on the film.
The barrel one.
What's something?
But I'm gonna do it over.
sir, just
Oh, actually.
oh, just
Azenquor.
Yes.
sir, just sketch it.
Yes. Oh, we have an announcement.
So we'll stop here, guys. Watch my barrel tutorial video.